Thunder Rosa and Powerhouse Hobbs are in Chicago right now, getting ready for Saturday's show, AEW Collision. You can either watch it on TNT or get yourself down to the United Center to go see it live in person. Thank you both so much for your time today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Carbo loading and getting ready for a show. It looks a lot different in Chicago than another city. Deep dish pizza, hot dogs. What's on the menu for you guys as you're getting ready for Saturday's show?
None of that. None of that.
We both started.
Come on, man.
We started getting like super extracurricular now.
Chicken breast, asparagus, and a little bit of rice.
That sounds
good.
And
a little bit of rice. Maybe afterwards. It's been 20 years since wrestling has been on TNT. Tell us a little bit about the show and the excitement that the fans have for it.
Well, first of all, like the fact that we have not had wrestling on TV for 20 years is huge. TNT is giving us that, platform again to bring something different to the table and something that was very successful back then.
Yes, very. I mean, what you're going to see is new storylines on Collision, matches that fans want to see that they've been talking about, and have a big return coming.
Big personalities are returning here.
And speaking of big personalities, CM Punk, who's from Chicago, is going to be there. Was he instrumental at all as far as having the show, premiere here in Chicago?
That's a great question that it's hard for us to answer, honestly.
Thunder Rosa, because it's not just CM Punk, you also started your career here in Chicago. Tell me a little bit about your early days here and what it feels like to come back to premiere the show here.
Man, I love Chicago. I love going and eating hot dogs after the shows, like at 3 a.m. with my friends from Freelance Underground, meeting the fans. Chicago is such a beautiful place for me. I have family here, and I created a new family with the fans who they still following me, and they still they call to Bust It Open to tell me, remember me. It's so lovely. And now that we have an opportunity to come back to the United Center, I can't wait to hear them roar with everybody that is coming back.
And speaking of roaring, a lot of people are going to be there with their families, different generations of families. And Powerhouse, I heard you talk about your grandparents and them watching wrestling and you having that memory. When you see the audience, what kind of goes through your mind, especially seeing families connecting through wrestling, in 2023?
It reminds me of my family growing up when I see moms, dads, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, just a big family, getting together, because we would go to shows and watch shows weekly together. So I get goosebumps when I see that, and when you get to meet them, if you meet them randomly out and about, it's pretty special.
As far as the show's premiere, we're going to see some old favorites, but also going to see some new storylines, some new people. Tell me a little bit about what people can expect, not just this Saturday, but every Saturday here on TNT.
The name says itself, Collision. Come on now, it's on TNT, new show. Like I said, you're going to see things people want to see. It's an extension of Dynamite. It's going to be on a whole new level.
He's excited. I mean, we're all excited. I think it's an opportunity again to show something different. There's a lot of people coming, Miro, Andrade, like you mentioned, CM Punk, Samoa Joe. So just imagine like the amount of possibilities to create on storyline wise, and how people are gonna get so invested that you most likely are not gonna be able to see on Dynamite. So again, we're very excited about this, and we're very excited to, again, bring wrestling to Saturday nights.
I mean, I know I'm ready to make a new statement. She's ready to make a statement.
I'm ready to come back.
Well, welcome back home. Welcome back home to Chicago. AEW Collision, Saturdays on TNT. And if you're in Chicago, United Center, limited tickets still available. Get yourself down to the venue. And congratulations on the new series.
Thank you.
Thank you.